Hello, this second video shows future value calculations of a single cash flow. Previously, I showed how to calculate future value of a single cash flow over a 1-year period using both manual computation approach and financial calculator. The financial calculator featured in these presentations is the Texas Instruments BA2+. In example 1, where the investment period is 1 year, I showed that future value is simply the current cash flow of $500, which is shown here, multiplied by the future value interest factor over the 1 year period. And that's obtained using this future value formula that you see right here. Using the BA2+, we get the same result by entering these inputs that you see here. Now in example 2, we wish to extend the investment period to 2 years. And the question is, what's the future value of a 2-year investment of $500 if we can earn 8% per year? As you can see, we first have to calculate the future value first in the first year, and again in the second year. This process of finding future value is called compounding because, as you can see, in the second year here, interest is not only paid on the original investment of $500, which is what you see right here, but also on the interest of $40 that you earned in the year before. When this concept is generalized, the future value of any investment can be calculated by simply applying the future value formula, which you see here. For the 2-year investment, the future value interest factor is going to be 1.08 squared. And then when you take that amount and hook it up with $500, you get the future value amount of 583.2. So the future value interest factor for the 2-year investment is simply the product of the future value for each of the years, as you see here, and which I illustrated right here. And so the two of them combined would be 1 plus r squared. It's a lot easier when you use the BA2+. So let's go there, bring it up, clear the screen, and go second, clear TVM, second, clear work. You put in 500, with a negative is your PV. You put in 2 is your N, and 8 is your I, and then you compute future value, and that's your answer right there, and that's it right there. Oh, it's even much easier when you use spreadsheets. So let's go there. So now, here's your, first of all, you're going to have to define your inputs. Present value, which is your initial cash flow, is 500. Number of years, if it's 1, you type 1. Interest rate is 8%, and then you calculate your future value. So this is the first example, and using this future value formula, which I write out here as your cheat sheet, you simply come out there, you hit equal FV. You can type in uppercase or lowercase, it doesn't matter. You open parenthesis, and it prompts you right here as well. So rate is your R, so you click on this guy right here, comma. Number of periods is your N. You click on this right here, comma. And then payments is annuity payment. We do not have that, so type in 0 and then comma. We do have present value. It's an optional input, but we do have it. So type negative and then click on it. Again, you're putting in negative, so your result will show as positive. So we're not messing with type at this time. So just close the parenthesis and hit enter, and that's your results, which we already have here. So once you have that, if your investment period, we can kill this right now. So if your investment period is 2 years, just go there and overtype it 2. And that's your answer for 2 years. If it's 20 years, you just go there and type 20. And that's your answer right there. So for whatever the number of years is, any of these input changing, you simply go over there and replace with the new input. And that's it.